Hey guys, you can now pre-order Need for Speed for the PC over on G2A. Go check it out. There's a link and discount code in the description down below. If you go in and you buy this hot rod, the stupid expensive one, it's now the fastest car of the game, Bet Customs F132, I don't know, from 0 to 60, 3 seconds, not as fast as you'd think. Top speed 217, once again, not as fast as you'd think. With a freaking NASCAR engine in. NASCAR engine in. It's a pretty crazy car. If you get in it, there's something kind of sad. There's no tuning available. No engine upgrades available. So basically, all you got is visual mods, and there are not many of them. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see. There are some pretty cool things, like we can lower it down, put it to the front. We cannot make it wider. Can we stance it out? Oh, yes, we can. We can apparently only stance the front. Side skirt? No, we'll figure that out after. Exhaust. You can take the wing off, which is pretty cool. And you get just that. I find it kind of looks like single deck wing or double deck wing. Not really too much difference. I'll go with the little one because it's different. And then other than that, there's not very much you can do. But let's see. People probably made some cool paints for it. I'll take that. Jesus Christ. This car. Oh, also, there's something funny you can do with it. It has eyes, my car. It's like one of those cars from Cars. It's not a hot rod, it's a sponsor for Skittles. I mean, look at that. It's got eyes. It's got proper eyes and everything. We'll just sort of, I guess, leave it like that and go and try and drift. It's not really a Pimp My Ride episode if there's not really anything we can do to it. I mean, okay, so here's the thing with this. Crazy fast. Stupid fat. Stupid fast. It's just ridiculous in every way possible. It's a full-out race car for the road. The eyes. It's a race car for the road. F1 style splitter wing that is now removed. Side little intakes. A little fin on the top. All F1 style. Thing's got a NASCAR engine in it. Enormous wheels. It had enormous wheels and an F1 body kit. Why can it not drift? Or, well, we should try to drift it. So we'll go with my favorite drift one. We'll go mental block. Anyway, so I'll show you drifting with manual. Drifting with manual actually has an enormous effect on the way your car drives. Because before, essentially, you would just whip it into a corner and sort of just hope it would be in the right gear. Okay. Can we not? You would just sort of whip your car into the corner and hope it's in the right gear. You don't really have to do that anymore because you can actually sort of get the right corner. Or you can get the right gear for the corner. And I've noticed, if you just put in a gear that's one lower than you should be, so for this corner, probably be second, and you start redlining, and you start bouncing off the rev limiter, that's when you can actually drift really, really well. However, we're in this car. This car is not built for drifting in any capacity. So we might have some issues. To be honest, if you do go and play this with a proper drift car, if you have one, go try manual transmission with it. Really? The car didn't turn that time. If you do have a proper drift car though, it changes the way you can drift. It makes your cars, it makes them feel more slidey, and it just gives you so much more control. It's crazy. It feels really, really nice. However, again, we're driving this, which isn't brilliant in any sense of the word drift car. Let's see if I can get it, though. I'm going to give it a fair chance. Obviously, the beginning's going to be a little rough. I got to sort of adjust to the cars. It is sort of in its own class. Come on. Jesus Christ, who was coming up the hill? Jesus Christ, I think that was Alan. I think that is Alan and Tom. They are both still in this lobby. I think that's them. There we go. There's a good drift. There's a good drift with it. There's a lot of popping in the background, I'm noticing. Oh, that's another thing. If you do drive this car and you're racing it, you're not trying to be dumb and drift it everywhere. It does create quite a bit of popping. It can actually drive faster than the game can load. If you're on an Xbox, I think. So, yeah, be aware of that as well. Let's see. Too high of a gear. I want to be in a low gear. And I really want to be bouncing off the rev limiter. This car might not be the best to show that off because, one, obviously it's not a drift car. And two, it revs so freaking high. There's not really much you can do. It's like shifting down in the middle of the corner. It doesn't really help. I can see you back there, Tommy boy. That's the easiest way to drift if you have an actual drift car. This thing is an interesting beast. If you haven't tried driving this yet, you may not know how just difficult this thing is to sort of keep under control if you are trying to drift it. Racing, it's fairly easy.
Any idea why the Honda S2000 on here now has 8 gears and manual? Or did I miss a Fast and Furious update?
No, it's just like... I mean, this it can do, but this is also not very difficult. This is not too bad. As soon as I try to do anything else, then I start to have issues. Hello, Alan. Goodbye, Alan. It's like, I come out of there, and I immediately can't drift again. Rip. I want to go try Maximum Attack as well. Maximum Attack might be easier. Alright, so Maximum Attack, if you don't know, it's a Toge mission, so you can get some stupid high score. Let's see how this thing can do. Drift, man. What the hell was that? It was like auto steer. It's auto steering again. Come on. There you go. There's a good one. There's a good one. No, stop doing that. It's auto steering in. All right, here we go. Get this one. Shift down. Shift down. Slide a little more. Yeah. Maybe? I want to run it again. There you go. There's a little drift. There you go. Yeah. Got a little bit better towards the end there. I want to run it again. Rip it past everyone, because... Bet customs. And then up here, do some sideways stuff. That's not very good. There we go. All right. That was better. That was much better. Ah, why didn't it slide there? Jesus Christ. Dude, look what you've done. An AI just spun me out. How are all these people catching up to me? Yes. Yes. I just noticed there's no license plate on this car. I never noticed that before. There's no plate on it. Get as many tickets as you want. No shits are given. I mean, I'm getting it. I'm getting it a lot more than I was before. It's like, that is so much better. You can actually drift it. You can actually drift it, but you need to have nitrous on the entire time, or else you can't. There you go. Why does a person have to be right in front of me? I'm doing a good drift for the first time. Nah, person in the way. Person in the way, of course. That's how it works. Alright, here we go. Shift down. I need to be off the rev limiter more. In first. That may be too much. Too much rev limiter. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. That is so much better. Alright, so I guess I'll set a straw poll up. Let's see what you guys say. Straw poll. But here's the thing with this. It sort of can drift. And it's like Skittles colored. Oh, face reveal. And it's got a cat on the window. Whatever this is. I mean, I like the cat. Dude inside is super creepy. I could drift it. It was drifting. Quite badly. But it totally was drifting. I would say, does that count? Does that count as successfully pimped? Yeah? Just because I sort of did it. Just because I sort of did it in the end. It didn't start off great, but I would say yeah, that I did do it. Holy shit, this one's really close. This one's like 50 to 50. I would say yeah. It's really close, though. So 51% of people are saying yeah, and 49% of people are saying no. Now it's 49% of people are saying no. Oh, it's up to 49 again. I don't know. It's very close. It's very close. I would just say yeah, just on the principle that in the end it did sort of do what we wanted it to. Not bad. Hit my ride. Successful. Although, didn't start off too well. It did work. The quality of the sky doesn't really match the... Wow, we got uphill as well. That was a proper drift.